Testing, testing, testing. Alright folks, welcome back to Glesga News. Right, I don't know if you remember, but a while back I done a story on this tragedy here. This young girl, her name's Robyn Fryar. She was knocked down and killed last year while crossing the road. She's only 15. What happened was that this degenerate there, look at the nick of that. That degenerate there was out for a night out, had a few drinks. Him and his pal decided to have a race in their cars. Now, it's not the first time he's done that, because apparently he's got a wee bit of a record for motoring offences. But on this particular night, that young lassie was crossing the road and he hit her full force at 40 mile an hour, between 40 and 50 mile an hour on the wrong side of the road. He carried her for quite some distance on the car. Tragically, she died, but what he did was, she came off the car, he got out the car, checked, looked at the child on the ground, and then jumped back in his car and then bolted. I mean, it beggars belief, right? He then went to his house or wherever, set about cleaning the car, took the number plates off it, and threw a tarpaulin at it. It was only thanks to somebody local that the police got him, but it was 11 hours late. 11 hours later, so they couldn't breathalyse the degenerate. So when he went to court, he pleaded guilty, and get this, he was given a 5-year sentence. So he's travelling on the wrong side of the road, speeding, kills a young girl, gets out, checks her, leaves the scene of an accident, goes home, attempts to pervert the course of justice by cleaning the car, removing evidence, removing his number plate, and trying to evade, and he was given 5 years. Is that no another tragedy? Is that no another slap in the face for her poor parents? I mean, I think she was an only child. I mean, every day when that family wake up, that's the first thing they're going to think about. No matter how far into the future you want to go, they might only think about it in the morning and then maybe get a wee bit of respite during the day, but there'll be, maybe say sometime during the middle of the day, it'll hit them again. And it'll hit them again in the pit of their stomach that their daughter Robyn isn't there because of that degenerate there, because he thinks he can race on the streets. Now, this is becoming absolute madness, and particularly in Glasgow, and they're doing nothing about it. You know, the police are pulling people up for MOTs and that at the moment, because it's a sort of, everybody's a wee bit confused about MOTs and we're just go out there. So they're pulling people all over the place for their MOTs. But I think they get into their bed when the guys fly back and forward. You know, the guys that remove the exhausts and they put the big exhausts on their motors. You know them, what I'm talking about. Right? And they're blasting about all over the city, up and down all the schemes. Police are nowhere to be seen. The police will drift by to make sure you're not stoning 3 or 4's in a garden. Hey, what you doing? I'm just talking. Hey, socially distance yourselves there. You know what I'm saying to you? You've got idiot chief superintendents talking about how they're going to enforce masks in shops. You've got that idiot Nicola Sturgeon going on and on and on about masks. And you've got these bampots blighting our society with these mental hatchbacks flying about the place with the exhausts. You see a motor with the exhaust changed, that's a boy racer. So that should be all changed. You can't take the exhaust off a motor unless you're running it at a racetrack. If the police pull you over and you've got a non-standard exhaust on your car, it better be on the back of a trailer or you're done. Bang, £100 fine. Every day you don't get it done. You've got 5 days to get it fixed. Follow up. Still there? Bang, £100. To car off the road permanently? Okay, keep it off the road. But no, they're talking about masks. So basically the families approached the Crown Office to try and appeal this sentence. This sentence is not in the public interest, you know. I don't know who or what's involved at the Crown Prosecution Service, but this guy Gatti deserves another 5 years, because he's going to get out, isn't he? In 2.5 maybe. I know he got a driving ban, but he's going to be in the same area as their parents within a couple of years. That's nothing. They've got an entire lifetime without their daughter. The 15-year-old that he left lying on the ground, bleeding to death. So there's a petition I've signed it. There's a petition going around just now. It's got at least 5,000 signatures. You can sign this petition. It's at the bottom here. I'll include the link. I'll include the link to the petition, and you can just click on it and you can go there, sign it. You can either donate money when you click on it, or you submit it, or you can just click on the bit that says you can share it on Facebook or Twitter or whatever. Alright? You don't have to give money. It's not about money. But hey folks, what a absolute scumbag. Imagine that guy there hit your way and he only get 5 years. Absolute toe rag, scumbag, creep. Anyway folks, that's all I've got to say on that.